Well, afternoon, everyone. So far, I've only gotten two little knocks when I first entered this pathway area, but there's some rather large, looks like upright running on toes, or maybe a person with dog feet. And there are no other tracks down, and there are no other tracks up. So I'm assuming it hit that trail. So they're not well defined. Probably 6 inches across, and a good yard and a half between steps, at least. That was pretty well defined. It's got some good kick to it. So I'm going to head on up, because that's the area I keep getting spoken from in Japanese. There's that broken tree, and it's been removed from the path, because this is where it was. Got a nice marker there. That bent broken piece. Have another tree with a missing top right there. And it's all across from the jungle gym trees, which are, that one's right there. That's potentially a jungle gym tree right there. And, another broken tree right in front of me. With, don't know where the top is to that one. It's not in this group of downed material, and doesn't look like it's over here. These are bigger trees. So I'm gonna hang here for a minute, see if I get any interactions. I don't think I will today because of the weather, but I did find, that's interesting, something's been going in and out of there. Not often, but enough to tell. Probably smaller animal, raccoon or something, because there's a little bending of the material. But nothing really disturbed in the front. So on my way up here, I noticed a location that has a structure and I hadn't seen before. And more broken treetops. It's starting to rain pretty good. I don't want to get my phone too wet. And this is, right near the massive ancient white pine. So there's a good look at the land lay up here, the structures up here. I'm going to get out of this rain though. I'm going to go down on the other side, because I'm not hearing anything up here today. I'm going to see if I can get to that structure, because it looks like it's made over a log. It's a bunch of stacked sticks. Looks very reminiscent of some of the structures I've seen in this region before. So I'll just give you a walk back down out of this area. A little bit of a sightseeing tour. Looking back at the jungle gym. Bunch of broken trees up here. Huh, that's peculiar. How did he chop that down? That was definitely done with an axe. That shouldn't be happening up here. And where did I find that? There. That tree with the crook in it. So those kind of trees that are, you'll find a lot in areas where you find jungle gyms. That. These are, this funny little crooked tree are the type that they'll jump from, either jump down or jump across another tree. There is broken limbs on this side and this side of those two trees. It's a potential. I've seen several other of these crooked trees up here in different locations. I'll film a couple of them. Nice cross through trail there. And something likes to step on that log a lot. Normally deer and other things will step over those kinds of things. And it's right next to the big Y marker up there. So my guess is somewhere, that's an interesting pair of trees I hadn't noticed before. See if I can zoom in on that. Pair of twisted trees back there. Just got a little oof, but real low back there. Oh, and there's another one of those trees. It's got a hang point in it, where it's been notched. It's those sorts of trees, sorry. It's that sort of tree right there with that little crook. Those are supposed to have been created trees. They ring the top of them and bend them a little bit so they create that dip. So that when they're practicing, you know, the young are practicing, they go up and they've got a jump off point there, someplace stable to sit. And it looks like there's a broken tree right next to that one, so there's this broken tree here. That's a good potential of a practice point. Alright, so there's not much going on up here. And I'm going to just shut this off once I get down to the marriage tree, because that's only a couple hundred feet down here. I want you to see all the cross trailing though, and the types of pointers and markers you might find. Yeah, you get a pointer and a marker, potentially, because that branch is pinned to the tree with a stick. Other side, also a lot of disturbance in the upper foliage. But again, you guys have seen most of this area. So somewhere over in this set of trees, I think there is a sit basket somewhere up in those trees, because I've heard sound out of that section of the woods, and it's not on the ground, it's higher up. So potentially one of the oversight sit spots is somewhere up there. Just I can't get too close to it because there are no trails going that direction. I found one more potential. I'm not. Maybe I'm below it. You get lost in the forest, so to speak. Sometimes it's the angle. You'll only see them at one particular angle, and then you don't have a chance to see the sit again. Let's switch it to the other side for a second. Lots of white pine up here. All those little fluffy looking pine trees back there, that's all white pine, that's all edible. There it is. So that little mass of branches right there, got a crook and a crook. That's potentially a night sit. Sorry about the bounce. So that's potentially where an individual will sit at night to watch what's going on below them. There's also some breakage on it. That limb's broken from above. So anyway, back to the marriage tree. And it's starting to pour pretty good, so I'm going to shut my phone off. And I'm going to see if I can find that other structure. Have a good one.